Hello YouTubers, and welcome to this week's gaming news. We have a couple exciting things here. Fallout 4 has been announced, as you can see on screen. They had a countdown clock and it finally expired. You can go to fallout4.com to watch the video yourself if you want to, but we do have it here. And here we go.
It's all over, but the cry.
With the world poised on the brink of war, Vault-Tec is reporting a record number.
But me.
Folks, it seems we've got some breaking news. Stand by.
It's all over. No, I'm trying to forget about
The graphics look good.
how much I care for you.
We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations. Stand by. We do have coming in confirmed reports of nuclear detonations. My God. Our soldiers were right. War never changes.
Let's go, pal.
Right, there you have it. First idea of what Fallout 4 is going to be like. And looks like there's still 15 seconds left here. What for? Well, anyways, that is the video that they put up today. And as you can see, I mean, it looks pretty, it looks nice, it gives you an idea that the graphics engine at least looks good, but no idea of gameplay. What's it actually going to be like? You know, for me, these are the kind of pretty things that companies put out to promo and generate hype, but they don't tell you shit about the game. It doesn't tell you what you and I want to know. I want to know how it's going to be to actually play the game. That is just pretty CGI bullshit. It doesn't actually show you anything at all about the game in any way whatsoever, other than we have a pretty graphics engine and we can do Photoshop. Well, you know what? Fuck Photoshop. Everybody and their brother can do that shit. And, you know, a million times we've been fed all of these videos of, you know, look at our game. Especially E3 is the biggest freaking culprit of doing this, where they show these videos that look so awesome but have nothing to do with what it is actually like to play the game. And more often than not, they look 100 times better than the game itself. So this is their first company promo for Fallout 4. Right now, I can't say if I want to play that game or not. Don't know. All I can say is that their marketing is doing their job, and the industry is continuing to spit out the kind of marketing tactics that personally I don't care for. I feel it is unethical for them to be putting up commercials where they use all these CGI graphics and whatnot, to make games look better than what the actual gameplay is. What they should be showing is your actual experience in the game, and that should be what sells a game, not somebody sitting in Photoshop or with a movie editor making some really kick-ass movies. Like World of Warcraft is horrible for fucking doing that. Pretty much every morgue that's came out recently has done that. Elder Scrolls, all of them. But anyways, enough about that. That's your first taste of Fallout 4. And now we are on to a major issue for a lot of Witcher 3 fans. GOG managed to break Witcher 3. Apparently, Steam's copy of Witcher 3 does not have this problem. GOG did an update this morning, and after the update, all of a sudden nobody could stream the game anymore. Some people could not even start the game. Some people could start the game up and play, as long as they didn't, try to stream anything. The minute they would open up XSplit, OBS, Suite Effects, or anything to try to stream the game to Twitch, Ustream, or any of the other sites that are out there, it would either stop or crash, or it wouldn't detect it. Nobody could stream this morning. There was no response from GOG in their forums. They did not reply to anybody, but people on the forums together figured out that they, on the GOG version only apparently, from all reports Steam did not do this, GOG, which is the digital arm of CPD, their own way to disseminate their game, they added a D3D11 DLL file, and it is in the X64 folder of the game installation. And apparently it may be a preparation for the upcoming screenshot that they are capability that they are going to put into the game. Which I don't know why that wasn't there when it released. That's a pretty standard thing. But anyways, it's something they're working on. For some oddball reason, they decided they need their own D3D file for that. They modified it, and now none of the streaming utilities can hook into the game. They can't detect it, and some crash it. What you can do, people on the forum found out, is just go in there and rename the file. Add old onto the end, so you would have D3D11 old.dll, and do the same thing for the DXGI file. That is enough for the game to, you're not deleting the file, so if you need to go back you can, but it's enough to force the game apparently to use your base DX installation rather than the game's. I personally went in, made that change myself, and I was immediately able to start the game up, and I was able to stream it with XSplit. I haven't done a lot of that streaming yet. I'm doing that later tonight, so I'll find out whether there's any unforeseen problems, but right now I tested it and it looks like it's working. So for anybody out there that streams, It is not a problem with your streaming software. GOG did it to you, and they're not responding. They haven't said diddly squat, which is rather irritating. Personally, I think these game companies need to be more responsive to people and acknowledge it instead of just, even if they're aware of the problem, instead of sitting back on their ass and not saying anything and working secretly behind doors to try to fix it, for God's sake, fucking say something to us. Let us know that you are hearing what we're saying. Let us know that you're working on it. Communicate. I mean, good God. I don't even understand why this needs to be explained to you. You have marketing and HR departments that can tell you this shit. I shouldn't have to. The community should not have to get on the forums and scream at you. Fix your shit. And don't do updates that you haven't tested with the way that people are using the game. People stream this stuff on Twitch, Ustream, and other services. Why the hell wouldn't you test that stuff? You guys are computer geniuses. You friggin' know that when you change the D3D file that it's going to change how other things interact. You ought to see this stuff coming. Don't screw us, and don't leave us to fix it ourselves without any kind of interaction. But anyways, everybody, if you're watching, that's the problem. You got the fix. If you didn't know about the problem, hey, there's your news. And on to the next thing, and this one is happy news. The downloadable content for Witcher 3 is out this week. That is officially downloads 5 and 6. Although, if you, and I'm not sure if Steam does this the same way, but if you're a GOG customer and you can actually look at your downloaded updates, the number 6 is actually the number 13 downloaded content. They're calling it number 5 and 6, but on the downloaded files, it's number 5 and number 13. So it looks like they're not necessarily releasing them in order. It is the Nilfgaardian armor set and the elite crossbow set, and IGN was kind enough to report where you can actually find these things in game. That's something that I personally have found to be lacking in the notes. Is, they give you this free download content and then they don't tell you where the hell to find it. I had to run around trying to find the Temerian armor set for a while. But anyways, the Nilfgaardian armor set, which is download number 5, that is going to be available from the Baron's Quartermaster in No Man's Land. And one of the elite crossbows is also going to be available from that same Quartermaster. More crossbows can be found at the Skellige Cairtrold Castle. Blacksmith, which you got to go to Cairtrold and wander all the way up around this corner to get up there. It's also where part of the story happens, though, so you do get a fast travel sign up there, luckily, so you don't have to climb that cliff every time. And one of the other crossbows is at the Novigrad Fancy Shop owner. The Fancy Shop owner, I am guessing, is the one that's kind of up by the brothel. I have yet to verify and check that yet. From the way they describe that there, though, it sounds like it is the same guy who had some of the quest items that you needed for Amaris's burned down house, if you know where that is. It's one of the quests. You had to unlock this little symbol on the ground and you needed to get a statue. This guy had scavenged and bought like all the estate stuff after the guy died. So that is everything that I have for today's news, and I thank you for watching. If you have any ideas on anything, or have anything at all that you want to see reported on, send it in to me on Twitch, Twitter. I got the Twitter up. Announcements are there. You can contact me through Twitch or YouTube. And thanks for tuning in. You have a great day and have fun gaming. Remember to check me out on Twitch when I live stream. The links are here on YouTube. It's just twitch.tv/crush'em. And remember to sub. That's important. And comment. Let me know what you think, what you like, what your frustrations are. If you want to see videos kind of getting on the industry about some things like I did in this news broadcast. You guys have a great day and have fun gaming. Peace out.